Hi folks, I've been asked by a few of you guys to show my bench, and it's not a lot special to it. When I first got back into this was one of the first things that I did. It's simply an angle iron table that was outside with grilling parts on top of it. That gave me the weight to the bottom. It was pretty heavy on the bottom. And then I went to a box store and I gathered some straight clean 2x6s as I could find, and I threw them together with a couple of vices. I'll show you what I got. It has served me well for about the last 5 years, but in not good planning, there's a lot of things wrong with it, and we're going to build another one eventually. I'm going to kind of go with the same style top that I put together, and I'm going to blend some French and English styles into it. I'm going to simplify it. There's a lot said in the old stuff. But I'm going to show you my bench, and we'll go from there, okay? As I said, it's 2x6. All I did was I came along the frame and I dovetailed the corners, and that gave me a clean box. I checked it for square, and it was. And then I filled the field with 2x6 runners, and I dovetailed them in, and it keeps them captured and down and straight. This was a quick release vise. The quick release mechanism failed, so I took the quick release side out of it, welded it shut, and it functions pretty well. These holes are in line with it, so I can stack, and I've done a ton of dovetailing and sawing here. And then I also took a single screw. This is old, a single screw, and I went to width with 2x6 and captured it. Stock this up a little bit with 2 more 2x6s, and we've got a pair of holes here, a pair of holes here, a center hole, and the holes down the table line that up so I can capture for planing. And that's really about it. And at the bottom of it, as I said, it's angle iron with some ply for a top, and I have it strapped to the wall so it doesn't move, and it has really been a good one. That's it, man. This is my catch-all toolbox that goes under it. What we've got here is a compound miter dovetail. Simply with the outside leaning in and the handles, they won't kick out, and then the outsides splay out. The setup on those took me about 6 months to figure out. I had some great help from Bob over at Logan's Cabinet Workshop, and a lot of help from Chad Stanton, Big Chopperoo. I store hammers, mallets, jigs, clamps, bench items, just basic stuff that I use on the bench. Carving pegboard, that's one of the best ideas that you can actually get. Just a piece of ply, some holes drilled in it, and you can move the pins around and capture your work, carve against it. Wonderful, wonderful jig. And that's one item under the bench. Just a few boxes for catching all minuscule glues, epoxies, super glue, bench cookies, tapes, fluids and oils, honing oils, mineral oil, bench dogs, pins, and irons. I have these bins. I like little Plano toolboxes. I've got a lot of them. I can get them where I work. And they're really handy because I'm in such a tight space here for storage of pins and jigs and glues and hardware, chisels, just miscellaneous rags. It keeps the dust out of stuff. It allows me to grab one and open it, throw it up on the bench, and get after what I need. And I can store, I don't know, there's 20 or 25 of them up under here. It's good storage. Alright, after I built the bench, and I chose to make a mini bench, this gives me the ability to throw this in the truck, do some work in other places. It's heavy enough that I can clamp it down to something and get on with the joinery. The top on this one is 3 inches thick. It's sycamore in the center, and it's banded with red oak. It's got pins in the top for clamping. One of the best things that I was ever able to build was a moxon vise. I've got about $8 in this. Some nuts, some all thread. I made the knobs, and I can line it up in the center, and then take simple pins set down. That's 3. They line up with the holes, dog holes on the top. Once they're set, it's there. The nuts are captured inside the wooden knobs. I'm able to put my work and clamp it here. It's a moxon. The back of the vise is flush with the front of the table. It gives me about 8 inches. Once it's pinched and captured, it's not going anywhere. I can clamp it to my bench top, and it puts my joinery right at my eye level, because my vision is not really as good as it used to be, and I can get after it. I love the moxon. The ability to take it off and put it on. It's a wonderful, simple construction, and I will implement and use that again. My mini bench.